Over the past few years, Mark Wahlberg has been one of the only people in the entertainment industry to consistently stand up and tell Hollywood to stop talking about politics, stop driving your fans away, stop talking about things that you have no idea about. This was back from 2016. Mark Wahlberg tells out-of-touch celebrities to shut up about politics, and he's continued to be vocal about that since then. And now it looks like Mark Wahlberg might be ready to leave Hollywood altogether. Father Stu star Mark Wahlberg says he might leave Hollywood sooner rather than later, probably. The actor said he wants to create more meaningful content that will help people. And this is, of course, only a few days, and maybe even in a similar interview, where Mark Wahlberg talked about cancel culture specifically. You cannot give up on people. This movie has a very clear message that we are not going to give up on people. We're not going to turn our backs on people because of mistakes that they've made. We're going to tell people, encourage people that nobody's beyond redemption, that we support you, we love you, we accept you for who you are. And that there's nothing worse than when somebody realizes that people don't care. Well, now it looks like he's talking about leaving Hollywood completely. Let's take a look at this article. Mark Wahlberg has been thinking about what the future holds for him. The actor, who's been on the road promoting his upcoming film, Father Stu, said his new career goal is to combine his faith with his films. I feel like this is starting a new chapter for me in that doing things like this, real substance, can help people. I definitely want to focus on making more. I wouldn't say necessarily just faith-based content, but things that will help people. So hopefully this movie will open a door not only for myself, but lots of other people in Hollywood to make more meaningful content. And that's so crazy for a big-time mega Hollywood star like Mark Wahlberg to actually come out and talk about. In the movie, Mark Wahlberg stars as Stuart Long, an amateur boxer turned priest who suffers from a degenerative and incurable muscular disorder. Long passed away in 2014. Wahlberg, a devout Catholic, also serves as a producer for the biopic. He also hinted that he might leave Hollywood sooner rather than later. He's talking about his kids. He says, they think dad's crazy and he's boring, but even with my faith, I don't force it on them, but they know that dad can't start the day without being in prayer. Hopefully, instead of forcing it on them, they'll say, well, if it works for dad, maybe it'll work for us. People need to have faith and hope. I just know I needed to make this movie. It was my calling and my mission. Now it's needed more than ever. And here is the direct quote from Wahlberg. It was pretty simple. That being said, when asked when he'll know it's time to leave the bright lights of Hollywood, Wahlberg hinted it's not far off. Sooner rather than later, probably. And as we're talking right now, just a few days ago, Mark Wahlberg listed his LA mega mansion up on the market. Now this is $115 million. It's actually more around $87 million United States. This is an article from Australia. Hollywood A-lister Mark Wahlberg decided to move on from his unbelievable Beverly Park estate, listing the property with an $87 million asking price. Absolutely insane. His gym, that's what I am most envious of, the fact that he has this gym right there and a golf course in his backyard. Ridiculous. But when it comes to Father Stu, you can see that his message is clearly resonating with the audience so far, not so much with the critics. How crazy that, kind of a good-hearted, faith-based story about someone overcoming something and finding something greater to live for. How crazy that that's not going over well with the critics. Well, audiences certainly seem to love it. Looks like Mark Wahlberg, after years and years and years of living in the Hollywood bubble, is finally ready to get out of there and do things that he wants to do. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching, everyone, and a huge shout out to my patrons. I appreciate you guys so much. Want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram? Check out the description below. You'll find links to my P.O. box and my Patreon as well. And I'll talk to you guys later.